Hello and welcome back to Stop and Go F1 for another emergency news video. My goodness, here we are. I'm recording this one on my lunch break from work as breaking news has come out this morning surrounding Nico Hulkenberg, who will leave the Haas team at the end of this season and join stake F1 team Kick Sauber, which will become Audi. This is a multi-year deal that has been announced, all part of gearing up to Audi's debut within Formula One. So he will be part of the stake F1 team next year, and then going forward in 2026, he'll be part of the Audi team as well. He's put out a statement on Twitter saying, "I'm thrilled and honoured to return to stake F1 team Kick Sauber in 2025. Of course, he did already race for Sauber in 2013. Goes on to say, and to represent the global German car manufacturer and technology pioneer Audi on its way into Formula One in the future. It's a big project of highly ambitious and huge challenge. A challenge that I am very much looking forward to. The conversations with Andreas Seidel and Oliver Hoffmann were very trustful, characterized by a lot of appreciation and mutual understanding regarding the common goals. At the same time, I'd like to express a special thank you to the entire Haas F1 team, especially Gene and Gunther, for placing their trust in me 1.5 years ago and making a comeback into F1 possible. I will do everything I can in the remaining 19 races to be as successful as possible." So there you go. Nice statement there from Nico Hulkenberg. Also with Andreas Seidel at Audi, he was the head of Porsche's WEC team when Hulkenberg worked there as well. So they have had history together in the past. Just looking into the initial statement, this comes from motorsport.com. Went on to say, "I'm returning to the team I worked with back in 2013 and have fond memories for the strong team spirit in Switzerland. The prospect of competing for Audi is something very special. When a German manufacturer enters Formula One with such determination, it is a unique opportunity. To represent the factory team of such a car with a power unit made in Germany is a great honour for me." Hulkenberg and Seidel previously worked together at Porsche's WEC team, with the pair winning the 2015 Le Mans 24 Hour together. Seidel went on to say, "We are very pleased to welcome Nico back here from 2025 and to compete with him in Formula One. With his speed, his experience and his commitment to teamwork, he'll be an important part of the transformation of this team and of Audi's F1 project. Right from the start, there were great mutual interest in building something long-term together. Nico has a strong personality and his input on professional or personal level will help us to progress both in development of the car and in building up the team." So there you go. That's what we know as a fact as of right now. It's a multi-year deal for Nico Hulkenberg. He will also be heavily involved in the development of the Audi Formula One car when that comes out in 2026. So this is a huge deal for him, being a proud German man representing this German team coming into Formula One. It might be a more difficult year for him next year with the whole stake F1 team Sauber car, which the car itself seems to be pretty good as we sit here right now, but there is the hugely obvious issues within the pit stops, but apparently that is getting better. There are big question marks around this. Firstly, let's look at the Haas team. They now have only Kevin Magnussen, and he hasn't even signed a contract for next year either. The obvious replacement for Hulkenberg, of course, is Ollie Behrman, the Ferrari Junior. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Behrman in the Haas for 2025. The question will it be with Kevin Magnussen, or will they go for an entirely new team? I think we'll see a Magnussen-Behrman pairing within the Haas team. As for Sauber, though, that's another question. Where will they be next year? Now, we know one of their seats, obviously, Nico Hulkenberg, but what about the other one? They haven't announced either Bottas or Zhou leaving as of yet, and I don't think that has been cleared up, because if rumour is to be believed, the guy that they want is Carlos Sainz, on maybe a similar deal to what Hulkenberg has been given, this multi-year deal gearing up to the Audi team coming in. So I think what they want is a Hulkenberg-Sainz partnership and ditching both Zhou and Bottas. If they can get Sainz, though, is a very different thing, as he's a very talented driver with many big offers on the table, if rumours are to be believed. So that's another developing story to go throughout the year. So let me know who you think will be pairing Hulkenberg in the Sauber next year. So yeah, it's an interesting one. And Hulkenberg has been one of those names thrown around quite a bit as part of the whole silly season thing, and it goes to show how good he is. Because if you go back a few years ago, he was unemployed in Formula One. Was it? What year was it that he was out and just as a sub? Was that 2021? I think it was, when he did a few things for Aston here and there. Maybe that was 22. Either way, he was out of a job. Got given a chance by Haas to come back, and has been so good that he's now working his way up the grid. You've got to believe when Audi come in, they'll be a better car than Haas are. But yeah, it goes to show how good he's been, and really, I'd put this up there with some of the best driver comebacks we've seen in the sport. Now, I know there's been the likes of Niki Lauda's comeback when he came back and won another world title. And I think Alain Prost did the same. But, obviously you can't directly compare it to that because that's a world champion coming back to a world championship winning car. What you have with Hulkenberg is a driver who's always been very talented and not necessarily had the right car underneath him, who was let go, has come back and has proved that he shouldn't have been let go and is now a highly wanted driver. And who knows, will he finally get the elusive podium he's been wanting for, what is it now, nearly 15 years? With the Audi? That would be a great story if Audi can finally give Nico Hulkenberg a podium, or who knows, maybe even a win. Wouldn't that be incredible? So there you go. That is the breaking news here, back-to-back breaking news videos on the Stop and Go F1 channel. As I said, let me know what you think. Oh, one other thing, if they do not utilise the whole his name is Hulk and Sauber are green now and do some kind of incredible Hulk green thing, that's just an opportunity wasted because, it's right there in front of your eyes. Don't waste these opportunities when they come along. Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. Do something, please. There you go. So let me know what you think of this. It's not shocking by any stretch of the imagination. There has been rumours about this for quite some time, but it's still an interesting story to follow. There'll be another video out here on the channel later on this evening. It is the top 10 worst Formula One World Championship defences of all time. I think I'll quite like that one. It's come out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Another news video. Can you believe it? There's been other news stories this week, and we're going to have to talk about them tomorrow morning. So make sure you subscribe for all of that. Until then, though, have a good one. I'm going to go eat some lunch on my lunch break. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Goodbye.